Hi Aries, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 24th through September 30th, 2018. I apologize, I'm running a little bit late, Aries, but nonetheless, let's see what love has in store for you for this last week of September under the influence of your beautiful Aries full moon. All right, Aries, let's see. Ooh, we have lunar eclipse change. And we have Saturn return age. Aries, interesting. So it looks like you guys are really itching for a big time change in the love and romance department. Now, this could be for all different reasons, obviously, because this is a general reading. But, you know, those of you who are committed in a committed relationship, there's some element to it where you want something to happen. Like 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago, you want something to happen. There's this change. Either you want you and your partner to reconnect again, you want to change your routines, your behaviors, your habits. Maybe you want to get healthier. Maybe you want to understand each other better. There's just something inside of you that's like screaming out, something's got to give, something's got to change, and it's got to happen right now, right now, right now. Because with Saturn return age, it's, you know, a period of like regret. Did I accomplish everything I wanted to do? Where am I at in life compared to where I thought I would be at this point? And it's just, you know, if you've been dating somebody for a while, like you're committed to them, but you're not, you know, like married, living together, something like that. You've been with them for a while and you're ready to take things to the next step, but it's like there's some reluctance on their behalf. Now, because this is general, everything I'm saying you're feeling could actually be swapped and what's coming through with the person you're dealing with, all right? And those of you who are single, I feel there's like a panic or a deep desire of, I've got to be with somebody. You know, when's this going to happen? Maybe some of you, it's like, I want to have children. Am I getting too old? Or I want to be married. I want this, I want that. And those things revolve around a relationship, and you may feel like you're running out of time, okay? That's the main theme I'm feeling for Aries this week, is like, we're running out of time. Something needs to change. Something needs to give. We're running out of time. Or I'm running out of time if you're completely single. So Aries, let's take a look and see what comes through, how you are feeling specifically, and how who you're dealing with is feeling specifically. And if there's nobody, this could be an extension of your own energy or somebody coming in this week. All right, let's see, Aries. Ooh, so you guys are coming out as freedom. This is you, Aries, the primary energy that I'm looking at to represent you. And this is like freedom, but she's holding a dove. You want love. So the freedom could represent, you want that freedom back in your relationship where you and your partner were best friends, where you could tell them anything and everything. Some of you, I hate to say it, it might be like you're ready to get out of a relationship or end something, especially if it's somebody who, you know, is just back and forth, doesn't commit to you, in and out. It's you, if you are Aries dealing with that energy, it's you are fed up, you're done. It's something inside of you that you cannot change, you cannot control. It's like, no more of this. I'm ready for something stable. I'm ready for something solid. I'm ready for something secure. So let's see, and look at this. They're coming in as Faith, and they're coming in with the crow or the raven, you know, just however you want to look at that card. And that's a bit of a different energy. You're vibing in that place of love, Aries. And over here, you know, I feel this person wants change too. If we're together and we're happy, there's definitely this element of the two of you wanting to come into balance, wanting, you know, that yin yang, the white bird, the dark bird there, okay? There's a deep, deep desire and sense of need for balance for Aries, or, you know, just whoever you're dealing with, Aries in general. Because this is kind of going all over the place for me. So it's like there's this set of Aries. So let's run through the scenarios. There is some Aries who are in a committed relationship, and you are at the point this week where if something doesn't change, something doesn't give, you might be ready to let go and walk away, okay? For single Aries, and this could be, you know, you've been single for a while, hoping for reconciliation, or you're single and there's somebody that just kind of comes and goes, you are feeling this week like, you know what, no more of that. I'm done with this. Either you're in or you're out, and there's no more changing your mind. There's no going back, okay? Now, others of you, this in a committed relationship, you know, this doesn't have to be where you're trying to throw in the towel. It could just be you guys have been in the struggle. You're going through something either towards each other or just, you know, factors outside of the relationship affecting the relationship itself, and it's something's got to give, something's got to change, Aries. And you know, as much as we all want that magical miracle to brush through our life, you know, that does happen, but you know, not always. That most of the time it's about our choices and having the strength and courage to change and do what you know you need to do to better yourself or to better the relationship. But I do see some coupled up Aries where both of you really want to achieve the balance, whether it's financially, it's creating a family, it's buying a home, it's buying a car, it's getting a better paying job, it's getting a job in general. You know, it's different for all of you, but here it is where the both of you want this beautiful balance, okay? Now, those of you who are single, I definitely see where you're like, you know, where is my partner at? When is this ever going to happen? There's a feeling of, I need this now, okay? Just because of the balance here, I see of the energy. But if you're feeling that really intensely, Aries, just keep in mind you're under the influence of a lunar eclipse and Saturn return, which is, you know, stirring things up inside of you, which is ultimately going to facilitate you to make some sort of change in your life, which is going to put you in that direction romantically that you so seek, okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what comes out there, Aries. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. Yep, this is that contemplation of something needs to give, something needs to change. What do I need to do? And coming out as the Queen of Swords in this position, this isn't where we're emotionally driven, where we're feeling victim, where we're feeling sorry, where we're blaming. It's like we're beyond that phase and we're rising to the higher mind and what is best for me, what is best for this other person, what's the truth of this, what's the longevity of this. It's being very real, very honest, okay? Could also indicate an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Next out, we have this beautiful Empress energy where here's that change, here's what I want, fertility, abundance, prosperity, happiness. Some of you, this is like you want a child, or maybe you want the co-parent to step up and do more than they currently do. And look here, we have the Lovers. That could also be a Gemini. And now we have this Nine of Pentacles. Aries, this is actually really beautiful energy coming through the tarot. And I don't think that things are nearly as bad as you might be feeling. Those of you who feel kind of panicked, like, I've got to do this, this has got to happen, this has got to change, we've got to, you know, go to the next level. I really feel it's like the pressure of that energy. But Aries, listen, you know, some of you, there is this very beautiful partnership, okay? And if you guys just really work together as a team and learn to temper your energies and learn each other's personality inside and out, and even if you've known this person for a while, look at them in a whole different perspective. It's like there's great love here, but we might have a bit of friction because we may want to try to reshape each other to better suit our personal needs. But with this card, it says, you know, instead of thinking of it that way, it's time to look at each other for exactly who and what each of you are and come to acceptance of that and flow from there, and you just naturally align in a much better place. So I do see some Aries here in this beautiful partnership where you've been in this struggle, and you know, here's that fertility, here's that change, here's that shift, but it comes about the willingness of each one of you involved and willing to meet each other halfway and be on the same team. And look at here, we have the white dove and the black bird. Do you see what I see in this picture? A white dove in her hand, and look at the black bird flying up to the man in the tower. How beautiful and synchronistic is that, Aries? Yes, listen, even if you are in the struggle with your partner, I feel like you both equally want the same thing, okay? And this isn't somebody who's always lying and, you know, in and out. No, this is where you guys just have friction, have struggle, have arguments, fill out an impasse, just don't know what to do, you know? Seriously, it's there, things can change. There's beautiful love here between the two of you, okay? We just need to look at things from a different perspective and start maybe focusing on what's good instead of everything that's wrong, and just watch the energy shift, okay? For other Aries out there, because the Nine of Pentacles is in this position, and look at that beautiful full moon. We just had the Aries full moon, or we're under it right now as I record this. You could have somebody kind of, you know, returning, showing up. I would say this could be somebody returning back to you, or this is somebody new just kind of showing up in your world this week, and they're like, hey Aries, I'm all about you. I want to give this a real chance. You know, anybody you meet this week, new or reconnect with, I feel definitely wants to give this a real go, wants balance, is seeking what you're seeking, okay? The only thing I caution against is that relationship that's in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, where it's never really stable, grounded, or committed. That needs to change. That needs to go so you can find your balance, okay? So let's pull some advice, Aries. All right, yeah, look at that. Harvest and sow. Good things can happen. There is change coming. Those of you who are super single, maybe it's like we've just got to get our mind right, okay, and believe there is love for you. I see it here 100% for sure, and can kind of show up unexpected. All right, it's time for that. It's time for change. Shift whatever needs to shift inside of you to open yourself up to love. And look at this. Trust your intuition. That relationship that's in, out, in, out. Aries, if your heart and soul is screaming, it is time to go, but you don't want to, you have hope. It's time to listen to your soul saying, Aries, let's go. There's better. There's love for you elsewhere. And look at this. On the lovers, this woman is painted white. This man is painted black. He has a white mask. She has a black mask. Here is that duality of the white and the dark, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, the balance. So Aries, I really feel like this is a week of coming into balance in regards to love and romance, kind of in an unexpected way for you. And again, those of you in committed relationships that you love each other, but you've been in the struggle, you know, hang in there. It's like there's something that's got to shift in you. And as that happens, you know, it just naturally impacts your partner. And so focus on what's good, focus on the love, you know, don't get caught up in all the negative, the lack, all the things that need to change. If only you were like this, then nope, it's time to let all of that go and focus on love. If you're completely single, focus on love. What does it feel like falling in love? Okay, there is somebody for you, the other half, the balance. I see it all throughout your whole reading here, Aries. Very beautiful. Let's pull an outcome here. Answered prayer. Yeah, listen, Aries, it's all about where your mind is at. It's all about where you're emotionally vibrating. And just try it for 30 days. Listen to some affirmations about healing, relationships, and self-love, and all of that. And it will naturally impact all relationships around you, including, you know, the romantic relationship that's closest to your heart. It will, I promise. I don't care your situation. Please try that and just watch the energy change. Watch the magic happen. Beautiful love is here for Aries, even if you know, you're feeling panicked, feeling stressed, feeling pressure, just kind of out of sorts. It all is truly well, Aries. Rise to that higher mind and you will see for yourself. There is definitely a soulmate for you, and some of you are holding that person in your arms tonight, all right? So, Aries, those are your messages for love and romance for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.